Today's reading goal is to be able to explain what the Articles of Confederation were and to be able to explain the problems or weaknesses with the Articles of Confederation. Section 1, Early Quarrels and Accomplishments. Even before the American Revolution was over, the states began quarreling among themselves. These issues ranged from disputes over boundaries to taxes on goods that crossed state borders. New York, for example, taxed firewood from Connecticut and cabbages from New Jersey. The inability of Congress to end such disagreements was one of the key weaknesses of the Articles of Confederation. Developing Western lands. Congress did get the states to agree on one important issue: how to develop the lands acquired in the Treaty of Paris. At that time, there was no orderly way to divide up and sell these lands. So many settlers walked in and simply claimed the land they liked. Disputes over who owned what clogged the courts. To end this confusion, Congress passed the Land Ordinance of 1785, under which Western lands were divided into 6-mile squares called townships. Each township was then divided into 36 sections of 640 acres each. One section of each township was set aside to support the township's public schools, and the others sold to settlers. Surveyors proceeded to lay out townships in the Ohio Valley, then known as the Northwest Territory. By 1787, the government was ready to sell sections to settlers, but this raised the question of how these areas should be governed. Were they to be U.S. colonies or new states? The Northwest Ordinance. Congress answered this question in the Northwest Ordinance of 1787. This law divided the Northwest Territory into smaller territories, each governed by a territorial governor. As soon as a territory had 5,000 free adult males, it could elect its own legislature, or lawmaking body. When the population reached 60,000, a territory could apply to Congress to become a state. The Northwest Ordinance included a list of rights that gave settlers the same privileges as other citizens, except for one: slavery was banned in the Northwest Territory. This system of settlement served the nation well. Over time, the United States would continue to establish territories as it spread to the shores of the Pacific Ocean and beyond.